As of late, during my hardcore survival, Herobrine has been trying to scare me time and time again, which he sometimes manages to do. In return, of course, I started trying to banish him from my world in every possible way, but somehow ended up on the piston every time. However, I want to note that despite all difficulties and 9 previous failures, I still have a chance for the final victory. Because even if the 3 ways to become friends with Herobrine don't work, I'll just do a magic ritual. Hey, who's here to visit me? Let's take a look in case there is something useful. Wow, that's amazing! He actually has something useful, namely experience for killing him. A good animal? The worth is full. Okay, now instead of finishing a frankly stupid head, I'm going to try a much easier option. You've most likely heard of the so-called Herobrine totem, which is usually used to summon him. But have you ever wondered what happens if you activate it after the wide-eyed bastard shows up? Even if he refuses to sit on it, it's entirely possible that he'll just disappear from my world, so this is definitely worth a shot. Honestly, I'm not sure that it's gonna work. Yeah, if anything was supposed to happen, it probably didn't. Okay, it was my bad. Appears it has to be the opposite, with the gold on the outside. Have to go and mine it. Where? That were just lags. It turns out a weak computer is more scary than Herobrine. Well, with a lucky pickaxe I got over 3 stacks, hope that'll be enough. What a pity, I only got 3 blocks, a good thing I already had a few of them. Get ready, I'm gonna light it, something will happen. Alright, you can get unready. What's wrong, huh? I already did everything, maybe he likes bigger things since he has a short one. Perhaps it shouldn't be a gold block here, but something else, I don't know. I'm even gonna rebuild it again just in case, because I saw this thing worked for others. In the end, no matter how hard I tried, still didn't get any visible result. Okay, I looked it up on the internet and found another option. I've never heard of it before, but it's worth a try. Light it up and nothing, of course. Expected basically. It's calm. So here is proof of Herobrine's old age. His totem is already failing at times. Potency problems are evident. Truth is, now I don't know what to expect. He was on top and now he's on the bottom. What's going on? What are you staring, Ingrate? Is this how you helped me for the building in your honor? There he is. After the totem was built, he started showing up more often. Well, who knew? Okay, that way didn't work. Get out of here. Then I'm going to finish his brainless head. I just realized that these top blocks need to be replaced with the appropriate wood to make it look like the schematic. Had a swim, got some clay, and now I must think of something to do with charcoal, or I am out of it. Showing a workable method. You melt wood with wood so that you can melt other wood with it. Yeah, I was going to talk about logic, but in reality it works about the same way. Oh, new message. I can see you. Congratulations, you've learned to see. Ooh, how scary. You better learn to think. In summary, I completed all facets in a few days and have only one important detail remaining to add. For that, I need gold blocks, torches, and this glowing thing. The point is to fill Herobrine's empty head with something good, kind, and beautiful, for example with me. But since my self-importance won't fit even in such a large space, simple blocks will be enough for Herobrine. Great, I think it's all set. This is supposed to start working as soon as I build up the wall after me. Well, we'll see the results soon, but in the meantime, I'm gonna try to find a cow that I need for my next task. There is a chance that the game character I play as has just eaten too many mushrooms and Herobrine is actually just a hallucination. So why not? He's willing to eat not only fly agaric, but literally soup made of who knows what. Of course then Herobrines show up. To be fair, something similar already exists in Minecraft. For example, the darkness effect that Warden imposes on players. But for any effects, we have a universal salvation. Milk. Oh, interesting. I hadn't noticed before. Did Herobrine's forest actually start to grow leaves back? Maybe this is a sign that it's working? Anyway, I'll probably find a cow and try to milk it. The main thing is not to do that with a bull. Hello, listen, I'm a little thirsty, can I get some drink? Just about 3 buckets. Alright, God's drink is extracted, let's go home. Guys, while I'm getting my next trip, sit here, okay? Here he stands, drinking milk, and of course no result. I should have thrown the milk in his face, perhaps it would have worked. The penultimate task remains, namely an attempt to bribe Herobrine with a gift. As the gift, I can choose any valuable item, but will select a diamond block to be sure. And I should check out this place, see if I can find anything interesting. It appears that the mine shaft could have been discovered much sooner if I had been looking around closely. But nothing interesting is here. I'm going diamond mining, need only a little. Alright, what if try digging up a little room, see if there is a better chance of finding resources. What's the sound? Probably the milk was stale. No one's gonna come to me now, right? I hear a zombie, wanna go to it. There must be a cave where diamonds are easier to find. Hello, you didn't call for a home massage with an axe. Well, we came here ourselves, aggressive marketing. Should explore carefully because I am playing without a shield and my armor isn't very good. Ay, get off. Oi, look at him, hiding behind a creeper while shooting from the back. Enough! Stop it, it's hardcore! What a shame it would be, fighting Herobrine for so long and ending up dying from a regular skeleton. How many of you are there? Hello, are you guys breeding or what? Ah, they're really breeding, you know? Then we'll take their reproductive organs. What's in the chest? Ah, nothing, I see. I just ran out of food though. Fortunately, bread was here. As a result, after exploring the entire cave, I never found a single diamond, not even talking about coal. Stop making creepy noises. Can you see I'm not afraid? I don't feel scared of anything at all. Have to think about food because I've already eaten almost all of my earlier supplies. Luckily, back in the beginning, the game gave me a ready-made vegetable garden here, so it's time to go vegan. We'll leave this one for Herobrine, put some of normal ones back in the ground and cook the rest. Oh, step potato, are you stuck in the furnace? Let me roast you then. And while I waited, night fell. What monsters are around? I have a light around me. Ah, so Herobrine is considered a monster? I thought he was considered a moron. Okay, since diamonds don't exist up ahead in principle, then I'll dig some other way. He's doing it again. You'd better help me. Why are you wasting your energy for nothing? What? Hey, get lost. If you show up behind me now, I'll pull your eyes up your ass. Another man is close by, so there is a cave nearby. Let's place bets on whether I'll find diamonds or coal first. Leave me, I'm sick of you. It's like I'm in a multiplayer already. Oh, great. The cave is obviously not small, but first I'll bring the benefits of civilization to the inhabitants. Alright, redstone and gold are here, but what about diamonds or coal? Are they forbidden in my world? Let's say I get some more iron, but then what? But then I'll prove to you with a real-life example that I'm not just handsome, but literally able to drive women crazy with my beauty. You don't believe me? See for yourself. I make a seductive glance and... that's it, one long-legged brunette is already gone. And she's making a weird sound, like she's already lost her voice from yelling, I love you. Not convinced? Fine, I'll show you again. Yes, as soon as she saw me, her jaw dropped. Isn't that proof? And they say mewing doesn't work. I can't fight those girls even with an axe right now. Okay, since this place doesn't have any normal resources, then maybe should go somewhere deeper. Diamonds, my goodness, I'll pray to you, darlings. May the union of lucky pickaxe and this sword bring forth a multitude of diamond offspring. By the way, anyone who bet I'd find coal before diamonds, you lose, that'll be $1 million each. Oh, other blue guys. Well, the goal is accomplished, but unfortunately the rarest resource was not found, but that's why it's the rarest. I'll show you a quick descent. Good thing it wasn't a descent into the grave after all. How are you, honey? You look a little bit up, it's not okay. Not okay that only a little. No one is here, everything's fine. No, wait, what is this? It's not fine anymore, Herobrine's head is on fire. As it turned out, while I was looking for resources to gift him, good Uncle Herobrine slightly destroyed my other building. Okay, I'll try the present option quickly, and if it doesn't work, which it won't, I'll roll out the heavy artillery. And of course, I'm gonna bring my duck, let him watch as I shove the diamond block into Herobrine's ass. Well, he should know what's coming to him. I'll enchant my new chestplate for Of course, expensive enchantments give weaker charms, I'm not surprised. Oh, finally, I didn't have to wait long. Okay, now I need to throw a heavy block right in his face. You ready? Let's go. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected, though he stayed in one place longer than usual. Actually, it's not a bad thing, I could finally work with magic and put diarrhea on him. I'll start with a 5x5 block room, which at that will have 3 blocks of height. Guess it's time to begin melting cobblestone into stone now, you'll see why soon enough. All in all, this is where I'll start, only besides the room I also need to break the ceiling, walls and floor to replace them properly. So, what's about my stone? Ah, I got it, it'll be ready in a couple years. Then I have to make new furnaces and call for them. Oh, hello Jumpy, what have you got there? Excellent, no wonder that he's a wandering trader. I'm sure he just got kicked out of the village for such offers. That's it, taking resources and making stone bricks. This will be the main block for the new construction. If you suddenly ask me why exactly this block, I don't know, it was on the internet. See, even the homeless guy agrees. In general, almost everything will be made in the form of stone fortress. I believe it has to do with the fact that the ritual can only be done underground. Guess what happened? That's right, I'm out of coal again. Told you, it's the rarest resource in the world. And in order to never run into that kind of problem again, I just cut down almost 2.5 stacks of wood. Plus, because of the nosy bum, I forgot to put the furnaces last time, which could have been working all along. Hey, who lost this? Looks like he's not only homeless, but also hopeless. Okay, the coal problem is solved for good, so we can get back to building. And you might have thought the room is almost ready, isn't it? No, it's not. After completing one, all I really need to do is simply add 4 more of them. My center will be over here, and this is where all the magic will happen later. Oh, unexpected. I thought there was a cave nearby, but turns out to be another mine. Or it's the previous one, I don't know. Yes, of course. As soon as the need for coal was gone, the coal came. Who'd have thought it? Do you hear a billion mobs around? Well, there aren't, or how else did I get to bed? More coal, of course, I didn't doubt it, really, not for a second. And a little more, why not? Oh, there you are, I was just coming to visit, but you're a long way away, it sounded closer. Hold on guys, don't go anywhere, guests don't usually come with empty hands. Well, my dears, this is for your team, a cake with a little explosion flavor, enjoy it. Hey, how many of you are there? Is this a dorm or why 10 of you live in the same place? Alright, anyone who's not full, take a refill. Okay, you didn't see that. As a result, I had to feed the mobs first with arrows and then with myself, which almost cost me my entire survival. Oh yeah, don't, please, I'm a kind man. Oh, missed, lucky. What? No, why are you hurting the dog? He just wanted to kill you, don't get aggressive. Don't explode, please, I feel sorry for the dog, no! Oh, terrible. I haven't had this much trouble in a long time, and it was even without Herobrine, thankfully. Take it, my boy, we need to heal with you. What's that? I'm going to conquer a new continent. By swimming? Well, good luck to sink without boats. Anyway, I don't care about them. I've already got a lot of stone melted, so I can keep going. Alright, the build is almost done, all that's left is to replace these corners with chiseled pillars. Also to make little arches like this in each side. Great, the basic work is done, now I'll move on to preparing the ritual itself. The first thing I'll start with is soul torches, which in Minecraft represent the connection to the other world. Also I still need some redstone torches, which are Herobrine's symbol. I think you may have noticed that even during this my survival he has used them quite actively. Here in the center will be the main shrine. I suppose its shape will seem pretty familiar to you. Meanwhile, there in the 4 directions will be little communication columns with mob souls. Also, I need gold blocks, like 9 of them, but for some reason my supply isn't quite enough. Right, I put them in here, but they didn't work properly. Probably no gold could get the stupidity out of Herobrine's head. Placing it this way, I think you already know what it looks like, yeah? The red torches need to be placed on these special blocks, while the blue ones should stand on top of these small arches. As for these blocks, signs with spells and heads of 4 different mobs will be placed on them. And you might ask, what are the spells and how am I going to get 4 skulls? See, I need a lightning source for knocking heads out, and it just so happens that I have this. You get it, right? Oh, there's a creeper, I'm gonna check it out. Come here, my little one. Well, elementary. Now find the right mob and lead this nuke straight to it. For example, an unhappy zombie lives alone and is very sad, but then a positively charged friend comes along and puts him in a bombastic mood. In the end, the zombie's head explodes with joy. Seriously, how did you survive? Hello, are you guys in creative? I got you, okay, no problem, I'll do as much as it takes, and luckily you can use a lighter to make creepers explode. Back off, you're not handsome. Great, next one's ready, starting attempt number 2. Okay, quick joke, decimals have a point. Great, I've got a zombie head plus the skeleton with their skull is in the chest. 2 more to go. The night ended and during the day, like a true perfectionist, I began to get rid of aftermath of explosions. And while nothing to do, I'll prepare to each of the 4 types of signs for future spells. Speak of the jerk and he will appear. Are you mocking me? You're gonna show up every 3 seconds now. More and more often he comes up behind me. Probably he grows up and has already entered puberty. So, on the sides of these stones, it is necessary to place 2 signs with special symbols of Minecraft. I must inscribe their correct combinations to activate the mob souls during the ritual. It actually has a variety of things. A pickaxe, a skull, even a Greek symbol, as long as it's the same on both sides. The opposite spot should have its own spell on a different kind of sign. The same goes for the remaining 2 blocks. The heads of mobs are placed directly above them, towards the altar, just like this. While doing all this, night fell, so I can keep hitting creepers with lightning bolts. This time I'm getting a bigger group to make sure I blow at least one of them up. Come on guys, let's all go to the club. Ah! Whoa, what a bad time! Go play in the sand, there are grown-ups here. In the end, overnight, I succeeded in collecting a 3rd head. Let's put the stuff in front of... No, that's not right. It should be facing this way. Well, that's better. And the last head left, and the owner of which should be a creeper. In the meantime, I'll make a spell book that will be used to create magic. It will have certain symbols, and during the ritual, I'm gonna throw it into the fire. It must be signed with the most ridiculous, ugly, and just awful name of Herobrine. It's very important. Eventually, I get a thing like this. Nothing will work without it. Then I started building up holes in the ground again and successfully waited for the nightfall. Great, all heads obtained. All that's left is to deal with sacrifices. Luckily, I have almost all resources for them. The only thing left is to find 1 piece of honey for copper. But I have previously found bees in my survival, so there shouldn't be a problem with that. What was that? Are you alright? Maybe you also want to participate in the ritual, as a kind of sacrifice. Okay, the entrance can be fully built up, everything I need is already with me. Each of the blocks symbolizes something specific. Diamonds and copper are the most useful and useless resources respectively. Iron is needed to create the best ally in the game, and redstone is used by the worst enemy. You can use an enchanting table without lapis lazuli, while gold items get the best results with it. Lastly, the rarest and the opposite of resources in Minecraft. Obviously, coal is the first. Everything seems to be ready, I just need to burn the spell book and something should happen. I hope it's something that doesn't kill me. Book is in place, so let's get started. It's really working. There is some white smoke that wasn't there before. Or not smoke, but snowflakes. I don't know, it's just a really weird thing. Wait, and what is that? Some things flying in the air from a spellbook? But they don't look like that. Hold on, I don't understand. Where they come from? Ah, these look like enchanting table symbols. I recognize them. Oh, I already know this one. Mob soul fire comes from these blocks straight to the altar. It should be, so we're good. Actually, the color isn't conventional at all. It looks like a combination of red and white. Really beautiful. Wait, these are both Herobrine's colors. I mean, he's not coming here, right? What again? No, this wasn't supposed to happen. What's going on? My Minecraft crashed. Is this really how it's meant to be? It doesn't look like much of a victory. Long story short, my survival world is corrupted and it crashes the game when I enter it. I think it's Herobrine just afraid to let me back in, so I won. By the way, look what I noticed while editing the video. When you place the torch, items lying on the floor are illuminated first and only then the rest of the room. Surprising, but true. Anyway, I'm out of ideas, so gonna go rest then. But now Zelenium doesn't say farewell, Zelenium says bye.